concerned. I mean, we're only half driving, half shooting, but you can still see the athleticism. He's still dunking just like Kobe, getting to the rack, throwing it down over people, so no need to worry about that. Now, physical, this is where it gets tough because at this point, Kobe wasn't at his peak athleticism, even though this was when he was at his overall best as a basketball player, but he still was athletic. So trying to balance it out, I mean, we're going to go with the balanced one because we want to have strength. Kobe was a strong player in the post, and we want to be able to bully, especially guards in the post. You see D'Angelo Russell on him here. We picked that balanced physical pie chart, and you see we're absolutely bullying him in the post. Of course, the badges are going to help as well, but we'll get into that later in the video. Now, onto the attributes. Now, like I was saying before, Kobe really didn't have a weakness once he was in his prime. You know, he could shoot, he could score inside, he could handle the ball, he could defend. So the first thing I wanted to start with was defense, and I didn't want to just have one defensive badge. So I'm going to upgrade the most important defensive categories for him up until the point that I get 3 defensive badges. You're going to see why I want 3, but 3 is that magic number. So you see I'm maxing stuff out right there. I'm making sure I'm not wasting any attributes, but you see I have 3 defensive badges at this point, and that is going to be really, really key. Now we're going to max out the ball handling, and the crazy thing about this is when you get takeover, shot creator takeover, you can speed boost. Check this out. You're going to see me momentum cross right here. Boom, boom. So you can speed boost with shot creator takeover with this build. So that is pretty crazy. I did not expect that. I had tried it with slasher takeover before, and it did not let me speed boost, but I guess apparently shot creator takeover does boost your ball handling. Now, post moves, max it out. Like I said, I mean, Kobe was a strong post player. That was one of his, you know, him and Jordan, that was their bread and butter once they were in their prime. They would take people in there, go to their post fade, all that type of stuff. So as you can see here, we're going to post up, we're going to jab step through, back them down, one dribble, turn around, fade away, green. I mean, that's signature Kobe Bryant. That is beautiful. The next thing, pass accuracy. We all know Kobe doesn't pass. Come on now. That's what the trolls might say, but nah, for real, Kobe was a decent passer, and we want those extra playmaking upgrades. So we're going to put this up to a 60. You know, obviously he deserves higher, but we got to conserve some attributes for our other categories, all right? Post fade, I mean, you guys have already seen this clip, but I just want to show you again. I mean, obviously you got to have your post fade up. Kobe was a beast going to that fadeaway. Whether it was off dribble or out of the post, he was a beast. Max out the free throw, 3-point, and mid-range. We want to have as many shooting badges as possible. We're really going to need those badges because Kobe was able to just shoot and hit from anywhere under any circumstance. He was probably the best difficult shot maker in NBA history. I mean, you could argue it, but he's definitely up there. So we're going to need as many shooting badges as possible. Now, to go along with that, Kobe was great inside too. His touch around the basket, you know, obviously his athleticism, dunking all over people and whatnot. So we're going to max out the shot close, the driving dunk, the driving layup. And then we're going to play around with this, try to get as many finishing badges as possible. You see here, pretty balanced badge count if you look down there on the bottom right. So we're going to be able to use that badge count to also help balance out the build. Obviously, 2K is not going to give us, you know, all the attributes that we need to actually create Kobe Bryant, but we could play with the attributes